Hey Chris, great to catch up with you again. Just wanted to recap what we talked on the phone about yesterday. I know that you wanted me to send you an email, and I started to do that, but I thought this might work a little bit better because I'd like to show you kind of how everything looks, what the website kind of will look like, how it's going to set you apart from your competition, how it's going to look on Google, where you're going to sit, those types of things. So you can see it on the back end far better than me just typing some stuff out for you. And then we'll look into the pricing and stuff. So here we go. Let me jump in. I'm going to throw my image over there. So here is, I'm just in my Facebook business profile here, and here are some of my clients here. So that we definitely want to get you a nice business page on Facebook because it's a great link to your site, and you can definitely use that to do things like do promotions and get people to click on the website. I'm going to work on getting a bunch of people, at least 100 people, liking your website. We'll get some, or your Facebook page. We'll get some good people on there. Maybe get a review or two as well. And yeah, we'll do some content on here so you can see that. So people, when they go to check you out, your company out, they're going to come here because they're really comfortable with that medium of Facebook. So we're going to make sure we build this out for you as well. So now jumping right in, I just kind of did Pace, Florida, and I did the main keyword, which would be fence company. There's other keywords which we want to rank you for sure, fencing contractors, stuff like that. So we want to make sure that you're up here in the top, or up here for Pace, for Milton, especially for the Milton area, because that's where your business is going to show out of. But we'll work on getting you ranked in Pace as well. And you can see here, Home Advisor, Porch.com. We can get you a listing on all of these, but here we go. Here's the top 3 person, the CTC Fence Co. And it doesn't look like they're up here in the top 3, so that's a good thing. They're probably farther down, but a lot of people click on these because they are so strong, and it looks very authoritative. So we'll go down here, and I've actually gone ahead and got this one pulled up, but we want to get you here for Pace and for Milton. I want you as the top maps guy. And, pardon me, and we want to get you in these top 3. If we can beat out Home Advisor and Porch, that's awesome, but we definitely want to beat out this guy right here, and Avalon Fence Company, and some of these other ones. We want to make sure that we're ranking ahead of those guys, so when people are on their phones or wherever they are looking for getting fencing done, they are finding you. So this is kind of his website, the Coast to Coast guy. Not a whole lot going on here. This is actually an image, so Google cannot read these words because this is just an image that they put in this header. I don't know who built this, but it looks like it was their 3rd website ever. So there's some big things that are missing here. This is good. I don't know what this looks like if we make it small. If it will, yeah, see? So if I'm looking at this on my phone or my tablet, it doesn't look like it moves and shapes itself so it's not mobily optimized. So a lot of people that go to his thing, this is kind of what it looks like on their phone, or their pad, if they're on those types of devices. So it's not mobily optimized, but he does have some good things here. He's got some accreditations and some pictures. This right here. But on this main web page, Google wants like 500 to 1,000 words on here so they can understand what you are about, because they can only read the words. Okay, so they can only read these keywords: commercial and residential, coast to coast, family owned, fence company, Pensacola. So they're reading that, figuring out what this company is, and they're looking at links. So we're going to look into that. So I pulled up his links. This is just one of the tools I use, Chris. And he's got a few links generating back to him, but nothing major. So we could definitely do a great job at making you be the head of the pack here in the fencing industry for this being in the top. And we would want to make sure that we're getting you new links every month because some of them go out. So he may have had more links. Some of them may have been deleted. That happens. Here's backlinks here. And then some of them are just no follow. Like they don't count. That's why I go in and make sure I get a lot because so there you go. So let's look at something that I've done. Let's look at, so this is, we've looked at your competition and stuff. This is one that I built for a client. And you can see here, we'll just type this in, house washing Pensacola. And it's relatively new, so it's still working on getting ranked. But here you go. There we are, right on the top already, right? So they're getting a lot of traffic and a lot of calls. This is actually a very, you wouldn't think it, but it's very competitive. 142 links this guy has right here. We just looked at a site with not very many links. But we're working on getting this one ranked as well. It's starting to. This is actually some of our links for them. So we're working on those things, but they're getting traffic. But more importantly, you want to see that that here's some main differences here. It's very clean. If I'm an old person, right? And I need a fence in my house, or new fencing or something, I need to make sure that it's easy for me to see and read the phone number and click on it. See, this is actually a button. And on a cell phone, this actually goes right to open their call app and calls it for you with one click of a button. Here's the other thing, Chris, is when we make this small, it lines itself up because it's mobilely optimized. See it moving? And you still see the button right there in the middle every time, no matter what. And the pictures I'll show. So you're going to see pictures. This is more of what's going to look like on their phone. And this is the area where we go in and put all these keywords. So so Google can know when we start to rank it for different things. Google can know, hey, this is what kind of company this company is. And then we obviously go in here and put some nice images. But we want to have a really nice form for them to fill out without having to click on anything or go anywhere else. Literally, they can put their information in, click what services they want, and go. And that goes straight to your email. So you can see here, this is very filled out. It's got some great stuff here. We'll have some links to some reputable directories over here for you as well. We'll have a good map section type thing. And then we'll talk about the services we provide. I love to do that on the main page because most people won't click on these anymore. They're not using those actions. Are there other pages? Of course, they're hidden. It's very clean, very simple for someone to navigate. And again, this is really just for Google. There's links to other pages here. There is, nice. This is what's called a background image that is called parallax. So the image stays still, but the website moves with it. So again, another call button, some more information about the services. These are some links that help give us some power. Again, it will have your social areas there, and it will have a citing on every page here at the bottom. So yeah, so that's kind of more of what we are going to build out for you. Certainly there'll be other pages on here, services, locations. They'll all look very similar to that. We'll try and get them all ranked as well, so you see that. Most people don't go to these other ones. When you look at it on Google's tracker stuff, you don't see much. So most people hit the landing page, they click this call button or click that form button, and that is about it. So the biggest thing there is to get them ranked, to get these guys ranked on Google and have them be on the top. So again, that other site you saw, I'll show you the summary here. This is just some of the stuff we've done this month and last month for the most part. So that other site you saw did not have any of this stuff going on. These are all new for you to see. So a citation is what makes it show up really strong in maps. Trust flow is what makes it show up really strong in organic. We're going to work to get both of these like in the 40s and 50s, so no one will ever beat them out. And they'll get all the traffic, all the calls. So this is the stuff that I'm doing on the back end. I've gotten myself and my team doing. You can see these are called keyword text. So you can see that where the other guy had like 4 of them, we've got all slices of the pie, because people are going to search for this company in different ways. They might search for house washing or community or pressure washing and Pensacola or power washing. So we want to make sure we're hitting those really strong. And we want to make sure that most of these are follow links. That means that the power or the road is going in and it's giving power to this website, making it authoritative in the eyes of Google. So yeah, that's just some of the stuff that we work on the back end. It does take a few months to get really strong, but even with that, the fencing stuff in Milton, you should be pretty good. So there's some of the stuff on the back end for you to see. I do not have my my SEO calculator pulled up. I know specifically from what we talked about, usually an SEO for a fencing guy or someone looking at the profit that you had is definitely going to would usually be around $500 to $600 a month, but definitely want to kind of cut you a deal, make this I don't want to take food off the table or anything like that. So like we talked about, I actually thought about it earlier. I know I said we were going to do for sure. I can only do 600 on the website. That's the best I can do, because there's fees and stuff that I have to pay for and some work that I actually sub out. For example, all the content to make sure it's on page optimized. I make sure that I have that professionally done. I'm good, but there are people that are far better than me in that area. But I do all the design myself. I'm really good at that piece. I always keep that in house. So that's a lot of hours. And then that website will actually, we can point your domain at it. We can buy another domain for you. For example, like a fencing company, Pace Fencing Company, or something very general that people might search for, and have that link to your site as well, and we can start ranking that. And that will include the hosting for the entire year. There will be a small hosting fee every year, but no, will not. I include that in the SEO. I apologize as we continue to go along. So you won't see that, but the SEO, I've got to pay for links. I've got to, I'm using stuff on my end, building that power, that trust to make you authoritative in the eyes of Google. So love to work with you. I think 600 for the website and 300 a month is absolutely the best deal that I could ever give anyone. And I'm happy to work with you and help you. So give me a shout. Text me, give me a call, let me know that you saw this, that you got this, send me an email back, something when you're ready to move forward. All right, Chris, great to talk with you. Have a good day. Bye.